Hello, dear students of English 5. Welcome to your session 10 of the class. We are almost getting close to finish our English course. It means that for today, we're going to be working on session 10 based on unit 7. What's this for? Okay. As in every single Zoom meeting or as in every single session, we have an introductory video. Introductory video are in order to provide us general ideas about the different contents and activities that we're going to be focused on. Let's take a quick look at it.
Welcome again. This is English 5, session 10. This unit 7, what's this for? In this unit, you are going to learn about technology, the invention of everyday objects. But now, we are going to focus on grammar section. In this grammar, you are going to learn about the uses of infinitives and gerunds, or uses and purposes. Gerunds and infinitives can replace a noun in a sentence. Gerund is the base form of the verb plus ing. As you can see the example, thinking, dancing, running. And infinitive will write at the beginning the word to plus the base form of the verb. For example, to sing, to dance, to run. Whether you use a gerund or an infinitive depends on the main verb in the sentence. I use my computer to send emails. I use my computer for sending emails. What about uses and purposes? So we have 4 sentences, an infinitive and gerund. As you can see, example, I use my video game to play different kinds of games. The next, video games are used for playing different kinds of games. Number 2, a modem is used to connect computers to phone. A modem is used for connecting computers to phones. Number 3, I use my iPod to reproduce my favorite music. iPods are used for reproducing music. Number 4, a memory stick is used to store information. A memory stick is used for storing information. So the first sentences from 1 to 4 are basically related to infinitives and it is used. And the second sentences for playing, for connecting, for reproducing, for storing are related to gerunds and purposes. So we have, in this case, imperative and infinitive for giving a suggestion. Okay, the imperative is the form of the verb we use to give directions, instructions, suggestions, or advice. We also use it to give direct orders. The imperative is easy to form. We simply use the base form of the verb. As you can see the example, be sure to press the escape. Make sure to save your work. Don't forget to include my favorite song. At the beginning of this sentence, we have the imperative be, make, don't forget. Okay, the last point to end with this video, we have more about basic rules for gerunds and infinitives. So we have specifically example of verb enjoyed, fancy, discuss, dislike, finish, mind, suggest, recommend, keep, and avoid. We are going to write gerund after this verb. For example, do you enjoy doing nothing on weekends? Do your parents complain about working too much? So, an infinitive, we have certain verbs: agree, ask, decide, have, plan, hope, learn, want, would like, and promise. We are going to write, we are going to use infinitive after this verb. Example, I wanted to meet him. It's hard to make dinner this late. So this all for the grammar for today. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, thank you so much for taking this look at the introductory video. Today, we're going to be talking about introducing new vocabulary through visual aids. As you know, visual aids are a very good tool to present, to introduce a new content, a new vocabulary. Basically, we're going to be taking a look about the inventation of everyday objects. For example, we have our pocket calculator that was developed in 1970. Video games, one of the most sensational and most popular inventions that a lot of teenager people has got their attention, and this was made in 1972. Also, we have our main mean of communication, and we are talking about cell phone that was made in 1979. Also, we have the cane coder touchscreen tablet in 2010, personal GPS smartphone in 1992, and World Wide Web that was released in 1989. And here we have some questions. When we hear the word invasions, the first thing that comes up into our minds are images of intricately designed laboratories and big spectacle scientists possessing superior intelligence. Indeed, many inventions were discovered in a utterly scientific manner, okay? So those are one of the greatest inventions that we have according to our history. Rate your computer usage. Have you ever asked why your battery computer goes slow really fast? In this case, computer technology and electronic communication for both professional and other purposes, such as the creation, use, and maintenance of equipment, recreation, such as video games and electronic bulletin boards, the writing and transmission of electronic mail, the promotion of products, word processing, desktop, publishing. So sorry guys for the intervention. As I was telling you, In this case, computer technology and electronic communication for both professional and other purposes, such as the creation, use, and maintenance of equipment, recreation, such as video games and electronic bulletin boards, the writing and transmission of electronic mail, the promotion of products, word processing, desktop publishing, and electronic publishing, and informal usage, including slang, such as usage has both lexical and syntactic aspects, including word formation, semantic change, and distinctive prose styles. And here we're gonna be discussing about the adverbs, discussing about the use of computer with someone by using adverb of frequency. Rate your computer usage. I use a computer to send an emails sometimes. I use computer for watching movies, hardly ever. I use computer to play games, never, never. I use a computer to shop online, never. I use a computer for doing a school assignments, often. I use a computer to learn languages, sometimes. I use a computer for video chatting, hardly ever. I use a computer to check the weather, sometimes. I use a computer to read the news, sometimes. I use a computer for downloading music, always. So that will be related to how do you use your computer, and then you're gonna check, you're gonna match the usages that you made for your computer. And here today we're gonna be learning about infinitives and gerunds for uses and purposes. In this case, we're gonna be focused on gerunds and infinitives for both uses and purposes. Infinitives, I use my computer to send emails. Some people use computers to play games. That is when we talk about infinitives. Computers are often used to watch movie. Gerunds, I use my computer for sending emails. Some people use computer for playing games. Computers are often used for watching movies. When we talk about gerunds and infinitives can replace a noun in a sentence. Gerund, the present participle ing form of the verb, singing, dancing, running. Infinitive, we have uh, the word to plus base form of the verb, to sing, to dance, to run. Whether you use a gerund or an infinitive depends on the main verb in the sentence. Uses and purposes. I use my video to play different kind of games. Video games are used for playing different kind of games. A modern a modem is used to connect computers to phones. A modem is used for connecting computers two fonts. I mean, we have both ways, okay? Two ways to do it. I use my iPod to reproduce my favorite music. iPods are used for reproducing music. A memory stick is used to store information. A memory stick is used for storing information. And here you're gonna have a video tutorial related to Unit 7, related and based on infinitives and gerunds for uses and purposes in English. Also, in here we have an extra information, more explanation about infinitives and gerunds. And here we have the differentiation between infinitive plus gerund according to the verb to do, with infinitive doing gerund. Okay, after verbs agree, appear, or arrange, attempt, decide, expect, fail, hope, need, offer, promise, refuse, want, and which. Example, I wanted to meet him. After verbs, avoid, bear, consider, deny, detest, dislike, endure, enjoy, imagine, involve, mention, mind, miss, practice, resent, risk, postpone, extend, we have a gerund. Okay, after verb plus object and combinations. I ask him to come. After prepositions, is he still interested in dancing? After adjectives, I'm sorry to be a nuisance. Is it necessary to go there? As subjects and complements, Gambling is a waste of time. What really gets on my nerves is singing out of its tone. With verbs stop, remember, forget, regret, go on, and also with verbs lie, love, and hate. In here, you're gonna have a practice exercise. Complete the sentences. Okay, complete the sentences in column A with information from column B. Use infinitives and gerunds. More than one combination is possible. Satellites are used to study the world's weather. Satellites are used to study the world's weather. Punctuation. That is an example about how to do it. Also, you're gonna have a listening part. Listen and practice the following pronunciation.
Pronunciation. Syllable stress. Part A. Listen and practice. Notice which syllable has the main stress. Satellite. Internet. Messages. Invention. Assignment. Computer. CD-ROM. Engineer. Entertain.
Thank you very much. Then you have whose syllable has the stressed out. Okay, very good. Also in here, in class activity, we're gonna have a group discussion. In this case, we're gonna be discussing here online. Work in turns and discuss how computers have changed our lives. How do computers make your life easier? How do they affect the way you spend your free time? How do they influence the kind of jobs people have? What problems do they cause? Do you know any who is a computer whiz? Are hackers a problem where you live? And also we're gonna have a conversation, I give up. Okay, you're gonna have this track, you're going to listen up the conversation and you're going to practice.
Conversation. I give up. Part A. Listen and practice.
I give up. I can't figure this out.
What's wrong?
I'm trying to create a song playlist for my party on Saturday.
I can help. It's really easy. First, choose a new playlist from the menu.
Here? Oh, I see.
Now, type in the name of your playlist. Then, go to your song file and choose the ones you want.
But how do I choose the songs?
Just drag them to the playlist. Be sure to press these keys to highlight more than one song.
That was easy. Thanks. So are you coming on Saturday?
Of course. But don't forget to include my favorite songs on your playlist, okay?
Okay, guys, thank you very much for your attention. Also for this session, we're gonna be learning about giving suggestions. We have imperative and infinitives for giving suggestions. Be sure to press these keys. Make sure to save your work. Remember to back up your files. With with imperative, don't forget to include my favorite songs. Try not to be late for the party. The imperative is the form of the verb we use to give directions, instructions, suggestions, or advice. We also use it to give direct orders. The imperative is easy to form. We simply use the base form of the verb. Also, you're gonna have a video tutorial about unit 7 imperatives and infinitives for giving suggestions. Okay, so you're basically gonna play this video, and then you will have the whole explanation about imperatives and infinitives for giving suggestions. Also, guys, you're gonna have another important reading, Modern Day Treasure. Modern Day Treasure Hunters. Geocaching is a game played worldwide, even though it only began in 2000. Geo is from the word geography, and caching, pronounced caching, means hiding a container with treasure inside. The purpose of geocaching is to use GPS technology to find a hidden cage. Some people call it a high-tech treasure hunting game. Techno Technophiles love it because you need technology. Hikers love it because you may have to walk a longer way. And looking for treasure, it's fun. So it's also great for children. And here you're gonna have an exercise that is going to be evaluated, reading comprehension, true or false. You're gonna have two attempts. If you fail on the first attempt, you're gonna have the second attempt to make it better. And this, you will have the chance to have it done on Saturday, July 31st Saturday, okay? And also you're gonna have another exercise that is going to be evaluated. It goes for 3 points as well. You will have the same day to be available, and you will also have two attempts, okay? Thank you so much for your time. If you do not have any questions, thank you very much. Take care and bye-bye. Let's also remember that every single Zoom meeting, it's available in the linking part for you to take a quick look at it, and then you will have a recap of the Zoom meeting that you missed. Thank you so much and bye-bye.